welcome to the Diamondback News. I'm Gracie Moak.
And I'm Trey Reeves, bringing you all the news from Navasota High School.
This will be our first newscast of the year, summing up the first 9 weeks. First, there's many universities around the country, but students don't know which one is right for them. This is where college recruiters come in to help. Here's Megan Remote reporting from the Junior and Senior College Fair. October 3rd in Rattler Gymnasium, several recruiters are here informing students why they should attend their college.
Preparation is key. It's a competitive process. There's a lot of knowledge to take in about what you can do to make yourself a better candidate. So starting early and preparing is the best thing you can do.
It all starts in the classroom. The higher the grades, if they take the challenge as far as advanced classes, pre-APs and AP classes, getting involved in extracurricular activities, and community service. Focus on being what a well-rounded student is. That's what I advise most of my students preparing for college.
The college process can be both long and grueling, so students, both juniors and seniors, are finding ways to prepare and get ahead.
I'm taking my PSAT and SATs early because I've known that some schools set them their deadline is like in December of your senior year, so it's important you take them early so they'll have your admissions in on time.
Working on my grades, trying to get my grades right, make sure I do the right thing.
I'm preparing for college because I'm trying to get my GPA up. It's not as high as I want it to be, which is a problem for me, but it's getting there.
Basically just trying to keep my grades up and have good SAT scores and PSAT scores.
I have been preparing to take my SATs and my ACTs.
Trying to get my GPA up, trying to get high ranked in my class, so it'll be easy on my SAT and ACT.
Over 20 schools, a gym full of recruits, and high school slowly winding down. Excitement and fear were two adjectives frequently used during the fair.
It's kind of both. I'm nervous, but I'm excited to go play at the next level and stuff.
I'm more excited because I'm ready to go off and see what's out there besides what's in Navasota that I've seen my whole life. So that's what I'm more excited for.
I think it's a little bit of both. There's a lot of things that you have to think about. I mean, it's exciting, it's a new chapter in your life, but then it's also like you're still either 17 or 18 and like it's tough, so it's a little bit of both.
Finally, students were excited to express their interests in their preferred colleges to attend.
I'm planning to attend TCU.
Probably Texas A&M.
I plan on attending Texas State because that's where my sister goes to college, and I just think it'd be a nice experience to be there with her.
I'm planning to attend Texas State.
Probably Sam Houston, TSU. Many colleges out there that I'm looking into right now.
I'm planning to attend Stephen F. Austin.
Reporting for the Diamondback, Megan Moak. Well, the December 1st deadline is fast approaching. Seniors should get in on it as soon as possible. Trey?
Thank you, Megan, for that report. In other news, Mr. Lopez has found a fun and quirky way to get his students engaged in physics. Here's Solomon Corona with more.
Weeks ago, Mr. Lopez assigned his physics class the difficult task of building a catapult by hand. In the 11th, the results were shown.
My catapult is substantially smaller than everybody else's, but it still throws 3.2 meters.
Mr. Lopez, he helped us out a lot with, how to make it go farther.
When asked the very part of the project, all students agreed.
I learned how far this ball can go with this catapult made out of wood.
I learned the angles of catapult, how to shoot a catapult, and best of all, shooting a catapult.
Mr. Lopez has been assigning this project for many years, and this is why he does it.
It really tests kids' knowledge of projectile motion, is what we're talking about, and how an object, when it's launched at a certain angle, what does it do? And I believe that it's one of the funnest projects that they do. I've had a lot of excitement with these, but I believe that students really get involved. As you can see behind us, that there are a lot of catapults, a lot of variety, but I've just had a lot of fun and a lot of education in it.
Do you plan to do this for years to come?
As long as physics exists, yes, I do.
Reporting for the Diamondback, Solomon Corona.
Congratulations on your second place finish, Trey.
Thank you, Gracie. We would have gotten first, but...
You didn't. Diamondettes hosted the yearly Sparklettes Dance Clinic. Here's Melanie with more.
Melanie from the Diamondback here with the Diamondettes at their annual Sparklet Dance Clinic. Diamondettes were thrilled to host their Sparklet Clinic and to teach the future of Diamondettes.
Yes, I'm really excited to be dancing with the little Sparklets. It's good to have them here and we get to have lots of fun.
Yes, I do enjoy teaching them. They're very sweet and it's just a joy to have them here. My first year actually doing it and so far I'm loving it. I really like it.
Do you enjoy seeing your daughter dancing out there?
Oh, I love it. It looks like she's having a lot of fun. She's trying really hard.
Do you want to be a Diamondette when you're older?
Yes.
Are you excited about the game?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Do you want to be a Diamondette when you're older? Will there be another Sparkletts Dance Clinic this year?
Yes, we host our spring show on April 13th, and the Saturday before, we're going to host another one that they get to perform in our spring show.
Do you enjoy seeing your daughter dancing out there?
My daughter is out there, and I love it because she loves it. So it'll be great.
This is Melanie reporting from the Diamondback at the Sparkletts Dance Clinic.
Those kids were so young and full of energy. I had a great time teaching them. It was awesome.
I had the privilege of speaking at Fields of Faith, where students and community members gathered to hear guest speakers share stories about their faith.
And I was there reporting on the motivational event.
Hi, I'm Gracie Moak, and I'm reporting from Fields of Faith at Rattler Stadium. FCA groups joined from all over Grimes County to sing, listen to testimonies, and hear from Texas A&M University track member Jessica Beard.
I think tonight was one of the biggest and best nights to me so far. I mean, we didn't have a skit or anything like that, but I feel like we had the track star, which made it so much bigger to this community and stuff, and like it was an amazing night with having the coaches and the community speak.
Student leaders along with Miss Day helped organize the event. They invited speakers, other FCA groups, and helped serve the spaghetti meal.
I've been a part of FCA since I was in 7th grade, and I moved here in 8th grade, and I was like, I didn't know you had an FCA program, but I joined in 8th grade, and it just, I don't go to church all the time, and I guess at school it just feels so much better because it's peers that I know. I've always gone to a church where it's a lot of older people, but peers are here, and I can do it with my fellow peers. You know, it's just, it moves me every Wednesday morning to come to FCA and get to talk to my fellow classmates and see how they're going with life.
The First Baptist Church was present, bringing with them their band, testimonies, and youth group leaders.
It was awesome. It was great hearing everybody's testimony and getting to worship a little bit, and the speaker was awesome. Some of the students that share their testimonies, I've been a part of their lives for about a year and a half now, so it's been cool seeing them grow and start to accept Christ and stuff like that.
In addition to Jessica Beard, another keynote guest speaker was volleyball coach Callie Pence.
You know, honestly, like I don't like to talk about myself that much, but in a situation like this, that I feel like my story is somewhat relevant to some people's. So hopefully, I touch some sort of heart tonight. I love seeing these high school kids get up here and speak to about their stories and their heart, and ultimately, there's always something you can take away from everyone's.
Overall, the night was a success and lives were touched. Reporting for the Diamondback, I'm Gracie Moak.
It was quite an event.
Thanks to Miss Day, and also thanks to all the churches who provided food. Also thanks to Miss Day for her persistent efforts into her teaching. She was able to bring a retired CIA agent in to speak with her AP US History students. Taylor Clark with more.
And why do you come to Navasota?
Well, Ms. Day recruited me. I came down here because she thought that her AP students might benefit from hearing from somebody who had actually lived in the Cold War period, served our country in the Cold War, and I love coming down here. It's a great school, and the AP students are very impressive, and I just like Navasota, and I like being a Rattler.
The Cold War information, he's a fabulous speaker. I think he really tells good stories, and he brings the Cold War to life for the students here.
Do you think you'll bring him back next year?
Oh, I'll bring him back forever. So as long as he wants to come back, I'll bring him back, because I think I've heard the same stories, and I still find them great, so yeah.
The Diamondback has also assembled some reports of their own in theme with the Halloween holidays.
Here's Mabry Sheminsky surveying NHS students.
Many of the NHS students are attending school-associated activities such as Treats on the Street.
The cheerleaders always do their theme with the zombies, so I'll be in sort of like a zombie superhero kind of mode thing, because our Honor Society, Student Council, and BPR are doing superheroes or villains, and then we have the zombies for cheer, which always is a big success.
This year we're gonna be back in time, like cartoons kind of, so we have to dress up as something that we like to watch on TV when we were little.
So what are you dressing up as?
A Rugrat, one of the little twins.
These students have also been preparing by buying their favorite Halloween candy.
Starburst.
What flavor Starburst?
Cherry.
Snickers, Twix, Reese's, Butterfingers, and a lot other.
The SpongeBob Krabby Patty candies.
Why is that?
Well, because it's the flavor in the juices that, they call me cheeseburger, and it's a Krabby Patty snack, and that's basically why,
For the Diamondback, Mabry Shiminski.
It's a tough choice between Sour Patch and Kit Kat for me.
Well, for me, it's Reese's. But what we can agree on is that the Halloween holidays have left some students with the spooks.
And left some students talking about a possible ghost at the school.
Here's Special Investigator Diego Regalado with the whole story behind the legend.
In the spirit of Halloween, the Diamondback has decided to embark on a story that is unknown to some, but has impacted others greatly. This is the story of Coach T.J. Chief Franklin.
He was a very popular coach. Of course, he was a black coach, but he was very popular with the blacks and the whites. And in about 1980, he gets cancer. And during the football season, the kids went down to see him at the hospital in Houston and such. And the day after the Brenham game, which was our big rival at that time, Coach Franklin died of cancer. At the sports banquet this year, in the spring, they give the T.J. Franklin Award, and that goes to the top male athlete of our high school, and the T.J. Franklin Award is named after Chief. And so they started that award because they had such respect for him as a coach here.
Chief, as many called him, was the head coach at Carver, but once the schools integrated, became the assistant football coach at the high school.
The guys that claimed they saw him were very, they loved him, they respected him a whole lot, and I think in their minds it just keeps him alive, and, you know, while he's gone, they got fond memories of him, so.
Legend has it that his ghost now haunts the school.
Usually around what was the Commons at that time, and the Commons has been transformed into our cafeteria now. But the Commons had, you know, like theater seats with a stage, and it had a curtain on it, and the curtain would move late at night, or they thought they heard voices coming from behind the curtain, or they thought they saw the orange glow of the cigarette.
I'm here after school with two supernatural professionals who are going to help me look for the ghost of Coach T.J. Chief Franklin. I think he's over here. Reporting for the Diamondback, Diego Regalado.
Trey, I did not know you were a supernatural professional.
Well, it's one of my many areas of expertise.
Not sure if this night slip is spooky or just outright scary.
For those of you that don't know, Taylor Torres is a very angry person.
She seems so nice, but sometimes nice people can get angry too.
Hi, I'm Angry Torres, and I have some questions for you.
Hi, Daisy.
Hi, Taylor.
Do you think you're better than me? You have this pink ID and I have a blue one. Does that make you better? So, do you think you're better than me? Do you think you're better than me because you're shorter? Do you think you're better because you have a backpack? Do you think you're better than me because you have sparkly shoes and I have on sandals? Do you think I'm ratchet? Do you think you're better because you have nail polish on and I don't?
Looks cute, huh?
No. Are you confused?
A little bit.
Why?
And back to you, Gracie, but don't think you're better than me because you're an anchor.
Thanks, Taylor.
Yeah, that's definitely just outright scary.
Each newscast, my co-anchor Trey will provide an update on Navasota High School sports. Trey?
Thanks, Gracie. On October 16th, the Lady Rattler volleyball team welcomed the Taylor Lady Ducks to Navasota. The game was back and forth throughout all three sets, but strong play from the front line was able to keep the game to only 3 sets as the Lady Rattlers swept the Lady Ducks. After the game, I was able to catch up with Coach Pence. How did the front line play from Nisha and Linnell Hayes affect the game tonight?
You know, they were tremendous, they were aggressive, and they took care of the ball, and that was exactly our game plan. And Tootie, the freshman, was her first time on varsity tonight, and she was tremendous. So that was really exciting to see her play that well. And honestly, everyone on the front row played great tonight.
Okay, and can you just describe this team's improvement from day one of the first day of practice?
I'm not sure there's words to describe how much this team is, how far this team has come, but I'm truly humbled to be able to coach them, and they've made huge strides, and you wouldn't even recognize that it was the same team.
The Rattler football boys cruised past the Rockdale Tigers on Friday night, improving to 8-0 and 2-0 in district play, and continuing their number 1 in the state run. Solomon McGinney, Jalen Miner, and Xavier Creeks had the top 3 plays of the game, and it was just another impressive performance for the Rattlers.
They really have been playing great.
And we wish them luck this Friday as they continue district play.
Finally, our last report is from Alec Chilton.
Psy's Gangnam Style has reached 608 million plus hits on YouTube, and the sensation has swept through many communities and schools, including NHS.
Here's Alec with more.
We're going to find out how many students can perform the Gangnam Style dance. Could you do the dance?
I could.
Will you?
I won't.
오빤 강남 스타일 강남 스타일 오빤 강남 스타일 강남 스타일 오빤 강남 스타일 Hey sexy lady 오빤 강남 스타일 Hey sexy lady 성숙해 보이지만 놀 땐 노는 여자 이때다 싶으면 묶었던 머리 푸는 여자 가렸지만 웬만한 노출보다 야한 여자 그런 감각적인 여자 나는 선어해 점잖아 보이지만 놀 땐 노는 선어해 내가 되면 완전 미쳐버리는 선어해 근육보다 사상이 울퉁불퉁한 선어해 그런 선어해.
Well, that's a great way to end the show. I don't think I could say anything to top that.
I don't think I could either. We'd like to thank all of you who watched.
Signing off for the Diamondback, I'm Gracie Moak.
And I'm Trey Reeves. Until next time.